Eyepokes and headchokes.
Been ready.
You've been ready.
With
You've
my
been
hemp
ready.
title.
You've been ready.
I would die if I had a hemp title. I think I would dye it different.
A hemp
color.
title?
A hemp title.
Oh yeah, hemp title.
Yes.
WWE.
Yes, that's the Daniel Bryan title.
Oh, it's so fucking beautiful.
It is.
It's so beautiful.
It's just.
You know why? Cause they ain't got no pools in the projects. Sorry, I had to. We're watching
pools?
next Friday. Apparently, kind of the
Friday
pros.
after next.
Right. Friday after next.
movie.
The Christmas one that we should have done during Christmas, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome back to
we should've went
episode
backwards.
108. We should have went backwards. 108. 108. Yes. 108. Yeah. 1/8 fractions. Kids gotta learn their fractions. 108.
Impossible.
It's impossible. Of eyepokes and head chokes. Thanks again for catching us on YouTube last week. You got a pretty good response on YouTube, so thank you to everybody that actually watched us on YouTube on our first YouTube video. Shout out to my cousin Wes for being on the video.
Yes, the good brother.
So hopefully we have you on. He was supposed to be on this week, but you know he has a family and he got duties. So
I hate you.
What? What do you mean? What'd I do?
Oh no, I thought I saw a tweet of yours. It wasn't a tweet of yours. It was just
You
somebody
hating me for no reason.
Yeah, it was just somebody else that was
Fucking
standing.
hating ass all the time.
Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
It is what it is.
Bit.
So at
Just a
this point,
tiny
I already said we're watching Friday After Next, right?
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I get it. Just a tip, like an archer. Just a tip. Anyways, so we got a lot to talk about this week. We have Royal Rumble that just passed. We have NXT Takeover as well that just passed.
Yes,
Raw
yes.
Smackdown. We got a couple big news with like the whole free
Let's
agent
not
industry.
do what the rest of the wrestling world is doing and
we
not
also
mention Ring of Honor.
We also have Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
We
We could have Impact, but nah.
We could, and we also have shit that happened in the MMA world in UFC.
I don't mean to say
so.
like that
No,
about Impact.
you kind of mean it.
No, I don't. I love Impact. Did you watch the clip that I sent on IG?
No.
Why? Come on. That was.
Oh,
The New York
the
native.
LAX one.
Yes,
Yeah, I saw
yes.
that one. That was actually, yeah.
I want to have them on the podcast one day.
How about you say that louder?
I want to have them on the podcast one
But
day.
you on the podcast?
Yes.
Who?
LAX.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
Homicide. New LAX and the old LAX. Both. Well,
Even
both.
Conan, he scares the shit out of me.
That's why I want him on there.
Fucking scares me. He's like Sue Young. Scares me.
You just pussy.
That's an OG Mexican, man. That's an
and
OG
that's why-
vato. I'll be like, yo, I gotta
Yeah.
bring you like 40s and shit. Like, I can't bring no pussy beer or anything like that. Like, little bitch beers. Gotta bring some
I would hope
40s.
he drinks tequila.
Okay, I got a bunch of that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No
we got
40s,
tequila. So,
no
like,
40s
I mean,
tequila.
I'm sure he drinks 40s, but, you know.
Yeah, well, we can't drink that together. We could do tequila shots.
That'll be like 3 empty bottles on this shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be. It'd be
Yeah.
like drink
Oh, yeah.
champs. We
It's
wouldn't
like,
have
listen,
like.
you have
we'd be
your
like,
own, I have
drink
my
champs.
own.
Yeah.
That'd be a thing. We all have
That'd be
our
a thing.
own different type of tequilas and we mix.
Word. All with the worm.
And shift. Oh my god. I have one of those in the house.
I have 2 of them.
And it's just sitting there. It's
Yeah.
like a shot left, and if I take the shot, I'm gonna have to take the worm. So nobody's touching that.
Yeah.
We're all like, when is the day? When is the day?
Alright, so I forgot to bring it up like an asshole, but Conor McGregor and
So
we're starting with UFC.
Yeah, it's a fine. One person gets fined 50,000. One person gets fined.
What happened was
500,000.
The Nevada State Athletic Commission,
Yes.
NCAS, fined and suspended Conor McGregor $50,000 for 6 months for his part in the UFC 229 brawl after their match, after the title match. After that, they also suspended Khabib. I don't know how to say his last name, but they suspended Khabib. No, it's Nurmagomedov, I think, or something like that.
You
Whatever.
always say it right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Nurmagomedov. It's you say it in a specific way. That's not how they actually say it, but it's said in a different way. He got fined $500,000, a quarter of his $2 million purse, and he got suspended for 9 months for starting the whole thing. his buddies got suspended for a year. The people on his fight team got suspended for a year and fined between the two of them, the ones that attacked Conor in the ring, $250,000 between the two of them. So Khabib said he's gonna pay that shit. Khabib, he got money.
Oh, yeah.
He has billionaire friends. He got money on his own right. So like he's gonna pay that shit himself. So Khabib out of pocket is gonna be $750,000 out of pocket out of his $2 million purse. Like I said, I don't think he really gives a shit like that much.
Yeah,
because
that's still a lot of money.
It's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong.
You still got.
But I see people drop shit like that.
2?
Yeah, you still come out with 1.25 million at the end of the day. So the other thing is, so most people think that because it's the Nevada State Athletic Commission that it only applies to Nevada and any fights at like the MGM or any of the casinos over there. No, a lot of other like commissions, state commissions, like world commissions as well, they're gonna honor the exact same suspension for them. Yeah. So it's like, all right, take a chill, take your 6 months off. And
well, not really 6 months off, but he just gets to train and figure out who he wants to
exactly.
Go
so like you could set up a fight for 6 months later for at least for Conor, 9 months later for the at least for Khabib. Yeah, and you could find a way back out around it. I mean, I just noticed like in the last video I do a lot of this, like when they're like, you can figure it out. Yeah, it looks like I'm like slapping tits or something. Like I don't know. I saw that and I was like, why am I always doing this? I don't know. I had a moment.
I figured out that I was just like,
but
always like that.
Yeah, you always like
what do you mean? But
a lot of people like the fucking when you just went shield moment.
Like, you guys are horrible people. That's why. People that liked it, they're horrible people too. Because I didn't get a fist bump to go with it. Not even one.
Because we're not the shield. We weren't the shield. It's fine.
What's 3 of us? We were better than the shield. That was the point.
But yeah, that's the news out of the UFC. That's the major news out of the UFC this week. So I mean, it'll somewhat change the landscape because you do have Tony Ferguson that Khabib was supposed to fight next. Okay. Supposedly that's what Dana said. That's who Khabib is targeting. Conor saying he wants to fight Cowboy Cerrone. So like, or Cerrone, I think that's how you say his name, Cerrone. So who knows? We'll see. But that's pretty much it for MMA news. Oh, Jack Swagger, Bellator. He got his first win.
Jack Hager.
Jack Swagger to me.
Yes.
We the people.
Me the people.
Me the people. Yeah. Jack. What was his last name again?
Hagar.
Jack Hagar.
Hagar.
That's a dope ass last name.
Yeah.
Jack Hagar.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Hagar. Congrats to Ice-T.
They're just fucking dangerous with cups and bottles and shit. I
almost hit my fucking thing too.
And it was a good submission.
Match.
It was short.
Yeah, it was short, but it was a good submission.
I'd rather be short in a win than short in a loss.
He got him really well. Oh, I was supposed to be wearing these the whole time. I'm an idiot.
I didn't say it.
I've said it plenty of times myself. I know. It's perfectly fine.
I co-sign.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Anyways.
So what do we talk about next?
Next, I mean, I guess we could get straight into. I mean, do you want to talk about Ring of Honor first before we get into all this other WWE stuff?
Yeah. So we recorded on the 24th, and we were trying to watch that.
I'm making faces at the camera.
But yeah, we were recorded on the 24th, which was last Thursday. We tried to watch that episode, well, not that episode, but that night of the Road to G1 Supercard, and apparently we had the first match was Villain Enterprises, which is Brody King and PCO versus the Kingdom, Vinny and TKO. I believe PCO and Brody King won. That I know for sure because that's the first round of the Tag Wars.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, we had Matt Taven and Rocky Romero go head to head.
He's still wrestling, like legit wrestling.
I don't know
because he's more like on commentary now.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a new.
Is he transitioning to like?
I think he's transitioning.
Okay.
Because I don't know the last time consistently we haven't really seen him fight
for a while since he was Roppongi Vice with Beretta.
Yeah, exactly. He was part of the Best Friends.
Yeah.
Oh well, now he was. I guess
it was Roppongi. No, it was
number?
Roppongi Vice.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Exactly.
Straight up. It was just him and Beretta.
And then,
which he went to go supposedly do his singles thing, and that's why they broke up. But then they put him in another tag team. It's like, really?
Yeah. Like, say what it really is.
Just say you wanted another tag partner.
I don't want him.
Exactly. Like,
you're a broken toy.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
That's mean.
Yeah, that is mean.
That's mean.
It's like Toy
yeah,
Story.
but I thought he was just gonna be a manager for Roppongi 3K.
Mm.
Sometime that happens, sometime it doesn't.
Yeah.
And being a part of Chaos when they do the Chaos versus whatever team.
Yeah, he be popping up.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not sure, just like you aren't. I
Okay.
don't know what's really happening. After that, we had Bandito versus Silas Young.
That boy good, man. Bandito good.
I need to watch that again because I didn't watch that. I watched that with you guys, but we didn't watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Red Titus versus Marty Skrull was it after that?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is this when we were trying to actually watch it and you couldn't? So, you know what? It's funny. I thought about it. I was like, why don't we just... Oh, I'm like, why do I hear... It's the fucking...
Yeah. Something with a heat.
When we were trying to watch it, I was like, oh, you could have just casted it from your laptop.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. You were doing it from your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would have worked better, like, through
I'm
the thing.
sure it would have.
Whatever. Ring of Honor, you let us down that night. And you even, like, fucking, like, at them on the Instagram post. So,
thank you about the audio.
Yeah, that was
Which is not a bad audio. It's just
No,
sometimes you don't need that.
Exactly.
Focus on everything else. Like
if you hear a baby in the background, it's because my niece is staying around.
Because it's a baby?
Yeah, it's a baby.
It's a baby.
Exactly.
It's a baby. After that was another first round of the Tag Wars. Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham versus Mark Haskins and Tracy Williams of Lifeblood. Yeah.
You're just saying you're like Lifeblood's boring to you.
It is very
because
boring
of the fact
to
that
me.
they're
anti-elite.
What do you mean they're anti-elite?
But like as far as the Bullet Club elite, they're not anti them, but they're very different. They're like the opposite of them. They're the opposite of Bullet Club. It's a clean faction.
Mm.
They're like the good boys. So Ring of Honor has the honor code.
Mm-hmm.
They proudly do the honor code before and every match.
Yeah.
Before and after every match.
Like shake hands and shit.
Yes.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, but they're like.
Doesn't good guys have a time to do that now too? Like.
No, that's gimmick worthy. It's not gimmick. It's trying too hard with these guys. Because it's like, okay, we are good guys. You know we're good guys. We're bringing it back.
Gotcha.
We're bringing it back to the whole company. You guys just came out of nowhere. I'm not mad at it. I want to see where it goes, but in the span of a month so far, it hasn't produced anything yet. But decent matches, just not good gimmick to the matches.
Okay.
Like, there's no reason why I want to keep following your matches. After that, we had Madison Rayne versus Holiday of the Twisted Sisters. You've seen the Twisted Sisters, right?
Have I? I feel like I have.
With the face paint, these two here.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. After that, we had Dalton Castle and the Boys versus Shane Taylor and the Briscoes. This
kind of seems like a mismatch.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Like, why would the Boys go up against the...
So it's a lot of random matches happening.
Because of a void that got...
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
But even then, it's like, I almost feel like if you didn't have the Briscoes, then you really, like, it kind of showcases, like, even if you had the Young Bucks there...
Yeah.
It was a weak tag team division overall, if you really think about it.
It's always been a weak tag team division.
Why is that, though?
So I just realized, like, this is the Tag Wars 2019.
Yeah.
The last time they did this was in 2016. And then 15. Yes. So certain things should not be skipped because they need to focus on many different versions or many different aspects of Ring of Honor. Tag division is definitely one division that needs to be paid attention to. TV title division that gets a lot of attention, and so does the main title.
Okay.
Singles titles get a lot of attention. Tag does not.
No.
Tag does not because
see that it doesn't.
Because we get Bristol's got 10 times title holders. Like,
yeah, exactly. So it's like the same.
I'm not saying they're worth it, but I've always thought
we know they're
why?
Great. We know they're great, but it's like for one team to have a monopoly on the tag team. It's like, you ask yourself the question, like, why?
I think they're more. It just seems like they're more invested in having their stars.
Singles competition?
Huh?
Singles competition or
no?
What do you mean?
What I was gonna say, I think they're more invested in seeing people get called up to WWE because that's literally what happens.
So you
Every
think
time.
that they're more interested in being like feeder? Like a feeder promotion?
Yes, because you're only developing from what I've been seeing. I don't think it's completely true.
No, yeah,
but
it's one of their traits. Okay, so like I'll akin it to like what you're saying is so in soccer, like let's say like in the Premier League or whatever in Europe, you have certain teams that are really good at what they do. Like you have the big teams, you have the Barcelonas, you have the Manchester United, you have Real Madrid, you have Juventus, you have the big
French
teams.
To me.
Barcelona is French to you? Real Madrid. That's Madrid. So,
I know.
So you have these big teams, right? And then you have the smaller clubs like that used to be big back in the day, like Ajax or Southampton or this and that, like whatever. But those teams excel at creating young talent that the bigger teams buy.
Yes, and that's what. Yes.
So that's what you're saying. Ring of Honor is kind of like.
But
not on purpose. Not that they're doing it like on purpose. Like, but you're just saying that's where they go to hone their craft before going to WWE.
They should be well aware.
Oh, obviously they should be. Because most of the WWE is full of Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor.
Everything and everyone in NXT, and now at this time, everyone in the main roster. KO, Kevin Steen, and El Genetico.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan. Seth Rollins.
Yes. Claudio, which is Cesaro.
Yeah.
Chris Hero.
Also, Nigel McGuinness.
Exactly.
On commentary now.
He didn't look like he was very happy calling NXT. There's a video of him calling him. What are the other two? Morrow and who else?
Yeah.
Like there's a video feed of them three calling it, and he doesn't look that interested. But he looks interested. He sounds more interested.
Did you watch the special?
Yes.
Yeah, one of the specials, he was super interested in that match. He even got up from his chair and
I watched that.
It was great,
and that's why I'm kind of comparing that to that. He did not look like that at all.
When was this though?
This was this past
Saturday.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it's a feed of that. It's not the full feed.
Yeah.
It's random feeds.
It might have just been.
It might have been
that section of the match or something.
Even when he sounds excited,
yeah,
he doesn't look excited.
He doesn't. But that just means that he's that good.
Yeah. Yes.
Some people are just talented at
like Morrow is completely into it.
Morrow's like Mamma Mia.
He throws himself back. Yeah. Like he does everything. He's all the way into it. So I get it, but it's still like.
All right. So because you mentioned NXT, you want to just go ahead to NXT, or did you finish the? You still got more of a Ring of Honor?
You want me to go through?
Keep going.
It's 2 more days.
Oh shit.
It was a proven ground match with Jeff Cobb versus Clark Connors, who's part of the LA New Japan Dojo. Mm-hmm. After that, it was another Tag Wars match. Lifeblood, Juice Robinson, David Finlay versus Carl Fredericks and Alex Coughlin of the LA Dojo. Second night was. This is what I actually watched. I watched Coast to Coast beat Eli Isham and Cheeseburger.
I'm sorry, I didn't do shit that he like. Day's a fucking asshole. Anyways, continue.
Second match was Bouncers versus the Boys. Another mismatch. The Bouncers.
So they're just getting fucked up left and right.
Yeah.
So they're just putting the Boys as a tag team because of the fact that they have no tag teams.
Somewhat, yes. Because even Eli Isham versus Cheeseburger, there's no. The only thing you could, like, if you would have put, there's really nothing to do there. There's really nothing to do. I would have to put the Boys versus.
They're trying to fill out a card.
Yes.
Each night. That's what they're doing.
Yes.
And not to take away from anybody at Ring of Honor. Anybody that is holding their craft there.
They need to work on Dalton Castle and the Boys gimmick.
As a whole?
As a whole. And push that. Like, even if they, like, because Dalton Castle has a YouTube series as well.
Yes, he does.
If they push that and they help push that. It's not going to be as big as the Elite, but it can get up there.
Yeah.
It can get up there. It's interesting. I've watched at least 3 episodes. It's interesting. I watched when they was on the Jericho Cruise. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
It's interesting. It's funny. One day he was teaching them how to be household items, couches, chairs. It's like they actually like they're really really funny. They can do.
No, they're
more.
good at what they do. Yeah.
They just need. I understand that Ring of Honor doesn't work on gimmicks like that, but they kind of should. They kind of should. I'm not saying that it should be 50% gimmick, 50% match, but even it out some way where people are either coming in and staying in, or just coming in for the match and say, "Oh, this is actually really funny. I like them." Something. After that, after the Bouncers won, it was Colt Cabana and Willie Mack versus Kenny King and his mystery guest of MVP. You said his name again?
Montel Vontavious Porter.
Yes, MVP. That's not his name anymore, but that's his name. And again, we got to see the full Lifeblood come out and go up against the Briscoe, Shane Taylor, and Silas Young. They're just really, you're right, they're just filling the card.
That's what they're doing.
They're filling the card. And I'm not mad because it's a lot of tag matches, but
tag matches get stale after a while too.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah.
That is a real problem.
After that, we had another tag match: the Villain Enterprises versus Clark Connors, Carl Fredericks, and Alex Coughlin. Yeah. After that was Matt Taven versus Jonathan Gresham. That actually did not happen. We actually got TK O'Ryan versus Jonathan Gresham.
Okay.
Yeah, good match. Good match.
John Gresham's a beast.
He is.
For that, not to like bark on size or anything, because like obviously we have the Rey Mysterios of the world, and NFL you have fucking Darren Sproles that's like 5'6", like fucking 200 pounds, but fucking darts everywhere, or 180 something like that, darts everywhere. But like Jonathan Gresham is a fucking beast. If you haven't seen Jonathan Gresham, what match was it that he had? Like, against. He had one against Ospreay, and he had one against Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
Yo. That boy good.
Zack Sabre Jr. match was pretty fast, but that's one that you can sit there and say, "Oh, I want to watch again."
It's a great, 8-10 minute match?
Maybe less. Maybe about
great all around, though, either way. They slapped the shit out of each other in that match.
How do you get a whole F rating? Holy moly donut shop.
Well, it's a holy moly. Look at all the fucking flies.
Yeah, they dressed that up. It's like really good. Listen, you can see them even going.
Come here, buddy. It's like, dude, you see the flies inside the fucking thing.
Yes, you do. I didn't realize
They're
that.
all like slapping their necks and shit.
Yeah. After that, we had another match with, it was a Proving Ground match for Corner Survival. Jeff Cobb versus Dalton Castle, Rocky Romero, and Bandito. I'm going to have to watch that again because I didn't see who won. After that, after we got the Matt Taven and the TKO and the Jonathan Gresham match, we got the World Championship match that Vinny said he was going to throw the fake title and the fake world title away, which is actually the real title.
Vinny Marcelli?
Yes. So he went up against Jay Lethal. Really good match.
Really?
Really good match.
Vinny's good. I like Vinny.
This is why I like the Kingdom.
Vinny's cool.
The Kingdom is another gimmick that should be getting over.
Yeah. This is the thing. If you lose Elite, push the Kingdom.
Yes.
Push.
They kind of are.
Fucking Dalton Castle and the boys.
They kind of are. So I'm trying to figure out who's gonna have a title match at the G1. It might be title versus title. It might be Taven versus
I don't mind that.
Lethal.
I don't mind that. It should at this point. It should be. Because that's your if you're the champ and somebody else is saying you're not the fucking champ, I'm the champ, and
I'm a real champ. You're a paper champ.
Purple belt. It's like I'd take offense to it.
I would too. And he keeps coming out, and they keep like getting
back and forth. Yeah.
Yes, but it's like, okay, when is this gonna happen? Because you keep talking about, this is gonna happen. Ian Riccaboni is saying, Matt Taven, you're running from him. It's like, I'm not running from anybody. So it's like, it should be happening soon, and I can see that's where the build-up is going. And on day 3, why do I only have 2 matches here?
Because there's only 2 matches, apparently.
That's fine. Kelly Klein versus Sumi Sakai. That's always a good match.
It is a good match.
That was a rematch for the world title match that Kelly Klein has now. And then we got to see Bandito versus Rocky Romero. And
was that a good match? Did you watch?
I didn't watch the second night. I'll be watching later today.
You meant the third night?
Yes, the third night. I only watched the second night. The second night that I watched, all I saw was a lot of red chairs. a lot of empty red chairs.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
That's why they have to work on gimmicks.
you got to work on a lot of things because you lost 3 of your biggest, like 4, if you include Adam Page.
Okay, you also have to throw in SCU.
Yeah, you lost
7?
about 7.
Young Bucks, Cody.
Yeah, you lost 7.
Hangman, SCU.
Yeah. You lost 7 people that 7 wrestlers and acts that people went to go see.
Yeah.
Which were probably your biggest draws of the company.
The funniest thing is,
and you haven't done anything to replace that. Yes, you got Bandito. Yes, he's awesome, but you haven't really. And Lifeblood, but like you said, you're just like,
Villain Enterprises.
Whatever. You have Villain Enterprises, but he's leaving next year.
Build on that.
You also have this kid leaving next year, too.
Flip?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Probably.
He did say 2020.
Exactly.
Okay. It's too many people leaving. They have to work on that. They have to work on a lot.
They have to bring in a whole
Everyone wants to be in
roster.
Ring of... I can't say everybody wants to be in Ring of Honor. Right now, Right now, we don't know who wants to be in Ring of Honor. There's a reason to go to Ring of Honor.
It's a great reason. You want to hone your abilities.
Yes, you want to get your feet wet.
Yeah.
You want to grease your wheels. You want to keep your wheels
and
greased.
Be on TV and be
exactly.
Yeah, it's a great. I'll put it. ROH is great.
You want to be
overall.
international. You have to be national first.
ROH is
really
a great proving ground.
Yes.
Overall.
But it has to be more. I want more from them.
I do. But it's hard to get more from them at this moment because of the fact that they just lost their 7 biggest attractions.
Yeah,
all at the same time.
Yes. I won't say they're 7 biggest, but at least 3. At least
minimum
3.
4.
Yeah.
At least when you talk about the elite.
Yeah.
Yes, you lost 4.
This is true. And it's just all 7 of them were great for. I'm sure that they were great for background locker room interaction.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that they taught each other stuff. They helped each other with stuff, not just themselves, but the whole locker room. Whether it was Marty and anyone else that's in the locker room, Cheeseburger, anyone from the Ring of Honor dojo, I'm sure they helped a lot.
Sure.
So they have to figure that out. They had their biggest year last year. 18 was their biggest year.
It was.
And at this point, I keep seeing this thing on Twitter. I keep seeing these links and saying, oh, the rise and fall and rise of Ring of Honor in the last 15, 16, 16, 17 years. This is the 17th year, 17th anniversary. So I don't want it to be another fall.
This is the thing.
It might be
it's like the
inevitable.
stock market sometimes.
Yes, this is true. And this is why they need to be on TV.
Yeah, but you also have to think it is like the stock market. You're gonna get your ups and downs overall.
Yeah, but how drastic?
Like I said, put it this way.
Yeah.
Put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
You just technically lost. If you're a company on the stock market, let's say you just lost your head of ops. Your head of R&D, your head of HR, and your head of recruiting all at the same time.
Yeah.
Your stock will fall at least a bit until they get replaced with somebody else
this is
big.
True. Oh.
So it's all the same. At the end of the day, it is a business.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see impact. It's gonna be impacted on as you can see. You said there were a lot of red chairs.
A lot just empty chairs.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
But if you see them, I'm sitting there in every direction, not just one side.
It happens, man.
So I'm and I was just talking to a coworker of mine, saying I want to go to G1, but is it going to be worth it?
Yeah, is there a point to go to it? Because honestly speaking, most people bought the G1 tickets because of the fact that one, it's G1 in New Japan.
Yeah.
We know this, that we've been to the Supercard of Honor. We went last year.
Exactly.
WrestleMania weekend. It was awesome. It was fun.
It was, but the names that we saw.
The names that we saw were what made us go. And we were like, fuck it. We could have went to NXT TakeOver, but we're like, you know what? I want to see Kenny Omega. Yeah. I want to see the Young Bucks. You want to see Cody.
Exactly. Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, you want to see all these people. You want to see Marty Scurll. Yes, he's still there right now, but it's you want to see these people, so it's just
It's not gonna.
Them not being there,
and then we have to wait till May to see them.
Exactly.
Possibly because we don't know.
May 25th.
Yeah, but we don't know because of those tickets. The way that All In sold out in a half an hour, and I know what it's like. The
thing is, I don't know when it went on sale, so I probably could have gotten tickets. I just didn't know when it went on sale. I'm gonna be patient for this one.
No, but we knew. They went on sale. They announced it after the meet and greet.
After the meet and greet,
meet and greet, when they did the live stream, they announced everything. When they let everyone know, oh, Rey Mysterio is gonna be there.
I don't remember. I didn't know when it went on sale.
You didn't watch when they had their presser.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. I would have gotten them. If I could get WrestleMania tickets, I could have gotten fucking All In tickets.
WrestleMania tickets is easy. You'd
be surprised.
Bigger. You're right, because it's a million people.
I got lucky to get pre-sale tickets on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember how I got the pre-sale fucking thing, but I remember getting pre-sale code. Anyway, now that we're talking about WrestleMania,
and this is like 3 years in a row.
Exactly.
So, and you got lucky 2 years.
Yeah.
Out of 5 years in a row, actually.
I know.
So
I know.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about WrestleMania and stuff like this, we're on the road to WrestleMania. Yes. So we're going to start talking because we did like 25 minutes on Ring of Honor. It was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, it was 3 cards. So with NXT Takeover Phoenix, it was a great show. Started off great. We didn't watch the I didn't see the kickoff matches. So you had the Sky Pirates, Io Shirai and Kairi Sane versus Marina Shafir, and Jessamine Duke. Jasmine, is that supposed to say Jasmine? It looks like Jessamine is Jasmine.
I'm gonna say Jessamine.
I'm gonna say Jessamine. Yeah, Jessamine is like okay. Yeah. Why do you guys do this? Why just fucking Jasmine? Like, come on.
Nah.
Fucking Jessamine. If you're gonna say it fast, Jessamine is Jasmine. Like,
you put 2 names together, Jesse and Jasmine. Husband and wife, Jesse. I don't know. It's not my kid.
After that, so we had the Sky Pirates defeating them. Second match in the pre-show was the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler. I don't know you guys, sorry.
You're not the Forgotten Sons, you're the Unknown Sons.
Defeated the Street Profits, though. What are they doing with the Street Profits?
I don't know. I remember they were supposed to do a show at Evolve. And LAX was supposed to do a show, too. There was supposed to be a match, and LAX pulled out because they didn't want to lose to them.
Oh, they booked them to lose?
I don't know if they booked them to lose or not, but they said no. Impact said we don't want our
top tags,
and it's really their top.
It is really their top team.
In the last 22 months,
they've been on it.
They've been title holders for 17 of those 22 months.
Get the fuck for real?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Didn't know that at all.
This is why I like LAX. Other than them being from the Bronx, but this is why I like LAX.
Just because of the name, I thought they were from fucking SoCal. Like
right?
LAX,
no, it's Latin American
exchange. I didn't know that. It's tricky. Like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Would I even really dive in? I don't care much about Impact. Sometimes he does.
Should have asked.
I should have. Well, I did watch BFG. You can't give me shit. I did.
I'm sorry.
You know
that was a bad one.
And that's Buffer. That's when they had.
It was a really good one.
That's when they had that match.
The planks.
They're fucking crazy.
The planks.
Fucking crazy. Keep going. So the first match of the night for NXT Takeover were the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, War Machine for us, yes. Defeated the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. That was such a good match.
It was. I didn't know where it was going.
So good.
Who
was it? Was it Rowe or Hanson that fucking doing the cartwheels to get out the way?
Hanson is the bigger one.
Okay, so it was Hanson. So. Okay.
No, it's not Rowe. It was Rowe. Rowe was the biggest one.
Okay, so I'm watching.
What the hell's going on? I don't know. They look like the same person right now. Cause
it's Hanson.
Yeah, it's not Rowe. Rowe is.
I'm watching this the day after because I went out to.
Big Beard. It's Big Beard.
I went out to Brooklyn to
Brooklyn
housewarming.
Okay.
Brooklyn. Shout out to Nadia. Thanks for the invite. And I couldn't watch it, so I watched it the next day. No, not the next day. I watched it on Monday.
Okay.
Watched it on Monday after Royal Rumble, and I'm watching this shit, and I see him pull off that fucking that cartwheel.
But he always does that. That's the best thing he's been doing.
You know what the funny thing is? He did it in Ring of Honor too, and he did it in fucking New Japan as well.
Yeah.
I just never really paid attention, but when he did it, I think it was just because of the pace of the match overall. Yeah. Right when he pulled it out, everybody like flipped out. You saw the whole crowd go, oh shit. I was like, this boy good. I forgot how good this team is. And he did it twice.
That's why I'm happy they won.
It was so good, and they should have, because you don't bring that team over without them winning. The
New Japan team, a Ring of Honor team, teams that have won
multiple titles in different those promotions. Exactly.
So it's necessary.
No, it was really good. It was a great match. It was a great way to start off the card overall. Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. That was actually pretty good. It was a short match.
It was too long for my liking.
9 minutes and 20 seconds. It was a little too long.
It was kind of pointless to have that long match after the first short match. Remember, it was just the knee knockout?
Yeah. Yeah, the first one, right?
That was maybe that was too ingrained in my head.
Yeah, that's probably what it was, and that's why you're like, this is too long of a match.
Like, I don't even want this.
It was a decent match. We knew Matt Riddle was gonna win. Cassius Ohno, kind of an asshole for stepping on his foot, but you know what? More people should do that. That's what you get for wrestling barefoot. It was a good match. At least, Matt Riddle sold.
Why is Terry Crews Damon right now?
Because he's like, ooh, Tupac. Like, he got hype with Tupac.
Why? And the mother over here, just
Miss Purdy.
Chico.
Miss Purdy. We talked about Miss Purdy last week.
Mm-hmm.
We did. She didn't get that shit lined up. Anyways, so we knew Matt Riddle was gonna win. Matt Riddle was great at selling though. Like, he was doing a great fucking job. Yeah. And if he really stepped on his foot,
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he was that good at selling.
Oh, he's fucking awesome. Yeah, it was great. It was great. But yeah, it was a good match. We knew Matt Riddle was gonna win. So yeah.
So. How do you think the WWE wellness policy has changed? Because he's a bro, he's a stoner.
Mm-hmm.
Does that matter?
The thing you gotta look at now,
he might be smoking differently now.
That's one. Two, the shit is becoming legal. They're probably like, get over it at this point. Yeah, they're probably taking a more open policy towards that. Yeah, and. Shit, I got stocks in that type of shit now, so it's like, it's coming. Like, whether you're conservative, whatever, like, it's just weed. Yeah. Like, honestly speaking, it's weed. Yeah. It helps with everything. It helps with sores.
I'm so mad. She's stealing weed.
She's stealing weed as we're talking about Miss Purdy, and she just got bit in the ass by Chico for being a fucking thief. But yeah, it's just fucking weed. So I could see them like,
most likely they have changed
they might have changed it, or he might not be doing it anymore just because, and they're just waiting until, could be oils. You're right, because oils
or edibles. I would hope it's not an edible because he can't train.
Nah, I'd say it's most likely oils or something like that, or to that extent, like, But hey, that's that's the world we're living in now. Shit is becoming legal. New York State is about to legalize shit. They just did something with Canopy Growth Corp that they're gonna let them have industrial farms up in upstate New York.
Oh, so man. I gotta get one of those. A whole farm.
A whole farm.
A whole farm.
I just bought stocks instead.
I have to.
My stock shot up. So.
Mine have not.
People didn't listen. I told people buy this one. They didn't listen. It is what it is. I warned all of you.
It's not. It's not on my app.
That's why I told you to get Robinhood.
I don't like Robinhood.
I made monies.
Still from the rich, give to the poor? No. Let me just become rich.
You are the poor. You're stealing for yourself. That's the point.
I know.
That's why.
Only for myself, not for all the poors.
No, it's for yourself because you're all the poors. We're fucking terrible people. Anyways, moving on to the technically the third match of the main card. Johnny Gargano defeated Ricochet. Crazy match.
Yes.
Holy shit, guys.
I was unhappy and I was happy at the same time.
Because the thing is, it was a 23-minute match.
I didn't realize that until just now, but it was paced very well.
Like, seriously, holy shit. Like, you guys are fucking nuts. And, like, watching it, I saw him, like, when I saw him do the suplex, I was like, all right, he's done. He's done. He did the suplex out to the concrete. I was like, yeah, motherfuckers is crazy. And that's when you knew.
Like, yeah, because it wasn't even, it was a suplex, but it was a brain buster.
Yeah.
If you see how he angled
And I love how he protected the shit out of it, too. Like, that's why I fucks with John. This is the thing. So I was watching this match. I'm like, Johnny Gargano has been in 12 takeovers. 12.
Wow.
2, I was looking at him, and I'm like, if you think about it, he's kind of like Daniel Bryan in terms of wrestling acumen and this and that. He's gifted in ring tech. I prefer him way more than I do Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Why?
Because Daniel Bryan is boring.
Because this dude has attitude. He could like go into him for the underdog shit. I could believe in him as the underdog regularly when he's a face. When he was going up against Ciampa, fucking perfect the way they did that whole thing. It was great, awesome. Also now him being the asshole, him being like. Because somewhat being controlled by Ciampa, whatever they're doing, the puppeteer shit with how Ciampa's like kind of fucking with him.
Yes, I don't know how, but I did.
Great, and he's doing great at it.
Yeah, I did not believe Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
No,
and I feel like that should have been easy. You're an old person.
I am an old person.
I feel like that should have been easy with The Miz. But
it should have been fucking main event at WrestleMania. We know this already.
Yeah.
We outlined the whole fucking thing all the way to WrestleMania, and too bad WWE Creative doesn't watch this.
Yeah.
Or listen to us because y'all would have figured out what the fuck to do with this. You hear the baby in the background? Yeah. You probably might have heard like, baby or something, whatever. After that, we had Shayna Baszler defeating Bianca Belair.
Did you see Sam Roberts talking about how Belair was not ready in the pre-show?
No.
It sounded very bad.
What do you mean? He was like hating?
Yeah. I'm just basically saying all of these other people, she's not on that level. She's not good.
Clearly she was.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Like, I don't know. Like,
she was giving a title shot for a reason.
And I know that it was happening. It was being fed to him at the same time. Say, oh yeah, say this, say that, say this. Say it like
you have
this.
to have a contradictory person, though.
Yeah.
You have to have somebody that hates.
Yeah.
To make you think, like, to give you that thing. This is the thing. When you set it up like that, you have to have somebody saying, oh, I don't think she's ready. I don't think this is that. I don't think blah, blah, blah. When you watch the match, you're like, oh, shit. It's like he was wrong. They set you up.
Way too judgmental.
Maybe, but they're probably doing that also. Probably feeding him that. Yeah. So he could set you up for like, oh, shit, she's actually really fucking good.
Possibly. Because what...
Either that or he was like legit.
I don't think it was really necessary because...
It wasn't.
She's been claiming undefeated.
Yeah. And that was for a reason.
She has been.
She was.
She has been up until Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
So we knew she was going to have a good match.
Yeah.
She's had good matches before. That's like saying the people that she fought already are nobodies.
Exactly.
And not everybody she fought was a nobody.
No, she fought.
She fought some real...
some real opposition on that.
But yeah, it was a good match.
When she whipped her with the hair and cut her... I love when
she does that.
But she cut her.
That's crazy.
It sliced. Her hair sliced. She hit her that hard.
That's crazy.
And when you heard it, you heard the fucking impact. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I grabbed my side because I felt that. And then, like, when they ran it back on the replay, like, you just heard it again. I was like...
Because he kind of went in on the hair thing, too. And that's where it got nasty. That's where it started to sound like a thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like, chill the fuck out, bro.
Redirect yourself.
I'm just happy she didn't like hit her in the face or anything because she would have cut her face if she would have done it. But the funny thing is, like,
it's Shayna Baszler. Her face is gonna cut the hair.
This is true. She when she slapped it, the thing was, it wasn't even a cut that was like bleeding or anything. It was just like a fucking super fine cut that stood in place.
Yes, it was a welt.
No, it was a cut, dude.
But it was a welt too, though.
So like the welt, like it fucking swole itself shut. That's how hard.
Yes,
that's how hard and fast she hit her.
She wasn't bleeding, but she was bleeding.
But like after she won the match, you saw her like still holding her like her side because that shit had to hurt. Yeah. That shit was probably fucking stinging as fuck.
Listen,
I've been in a car with my brother and sister when they had fucking long hair. Both of them, my sister still does. When my brother had long hair, I was in the middle. They fucking both opened the windows. Hitting just the fucking tiniest slaps and whips, and I was like, "Yo, can you stop?" But they were always doing. You guys are fucking dicks, by the way.
That's when you need to be a smoker, have just a lighter. That's the worst smell in the world. Burning hair is the worst smell in the world.
That and rubber. Yeah. Burning rubber is bad.
Yes, it is.
But no, it was a great match. Shayna Baszler defeated Bianca Belair. I liked the match a lot. It was it told the story, and they told the story really well, both of them. It was a
lot
really
of back and forth, and you can see how good Bianca was because she put in a chokehold twice, and she got out once, but
and she still got up the second time.
Yes, she was like she didn't tap.
She didn't. And that's the one thing, like, she didn't tap.
So that's a storyline right there. She did not tap. You beat her. 1, you beat her, but you had help. 2, you beat her, but
you couldn't beat her without the help. Exactly.
Yes, you couldn't. And 3, even after the help, I was still able to get out the first time.
Exactly.
So it's a good storyline that's gonna develop if they know how to do it, if they know how to get to it. But
and then the last match we had Tommaso Ciampa defeating Aleister Black. Great fucking match. Went back and forth.
I hate Mike Epps.
Mike Epps is an asshole.
He's just like,
he's doing these face like,
be better. Be careful.
Dismissed. He didn't do that. I fucking hate Mike Epps. But that Ciampa versus Aleister Black match was great, and I like how they're always protecting Aleister Black. If you notice that,
yes, they are.
Because he's that good that like he needs an excuse to kind of lose or a reason. I would say not more of an excuse, but like it's because he would have won if he didn't have a bum knee. If his knee would have gotten fucked up, he would have won that match. He would have gotten his title back. Which I was telling you, like, I completely forgot that he was the fucking champion at one point.
He Drew, right?
No, Cien Almas. He won it from Cien Almas, and then he lost it to Ciampa because of Johnny Gargano. Yeah. But, no, great match, and it was a lot of fun. It told a really good story, and it was a great 26-minute match. Like, you can't really fucking hate at all. Like,
was it really?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it was. That's why I always was saying, like, NXT, like, just always saying that though. What? I don't know, it's like
that high.
Yeah.
Okay.
But saying that too, I'd give NXT like a solid like 8.
And Royal Rumble, before we get there, we're gonna just say it gets a 6.
Royal Rumble for me got an 8.5.
Okay. You think it was better than NXT?
There's certain reasons why.
Okay. All right.
This is the first. Not even an 8.
That's the jump into it.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into it. Right now, not even an 8. I'd say between 8 and 8.5 because of the fact that they did certain things in the show that I really liked, and that a lot of people. We were there. We were at Legends NYC with the Jobbers Tears and like hanging out with everybody. Even Elvis finally made it out to fucking one. Thank you for fucking coming finally. So we're watching this shit and
my bad back.
We're watching this and like it's a really good. It was a really good thing. There was a lot of things that got kicked off. Like there was a lot of things that happened. So we'll just run through this.
Kicked off of the show?
No, nobody got kicked off of the show. Like it's just like since it got kicked off, like you know the kickoff show.
Of the show. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. So
no, Enzo wasn't there.
No, he wasn't. So we had the kickoff show results. We had the Raw Tag Team Champions, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable defeating Razor and Scott Dawson. Wait, why are they a team together? What?
I don't know. I'm lost too.
Since Akam of ALP is injured, and both ALP and the Revival wanted a tag team championship, Razor would team up with Dawson to fake the champ. I don't care. United States Championship match. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Rusev. Kind of saw that coming.
Boy, am I happy that title changed hands on a Tuesday.
We'll get to that. Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight Championship, which I fucking forgot to watch.
I have to watch that.
Buddy Murphy defeated Kalisto, Hideo Itami, and Akira Tozawa. More news on Hideo Itami in a little bit. So he actually pinned Itami. So there you go. So now onto the main card.
Leaving. I would leave too.
Yeah, eventually.
Like he's been there 2 years, 2-3 years. He was there for.
Remember though, he's been injured for like 2 years.
I know. Yeah.
2 shoulder injuries.
Both shoulders?
I think just the same one.
Okay. Yeah, be Kenta.
So going into the main card, we had the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Asuka versus Becky Lynch. So got to Legends late.
Of course.
And
that's my deal.
No, I got there late too. I didn't watch the whole first part of the whole like match. I got there towards the end of it, like the last 2 minutes.
Match, which is really the first match.
You got there the third match.
No, I didn't. I got there at Asuka and Becky.
You didn't get there.
Yes, I did. I got there. Asuka and Becky.
Oh, were you watching it downstairs? Was that what you were doing?
No, I got there with no, I didn't. I got there with Ronda and Sasha.
Exactly.
Whatever, because I definitely didn't miss the Miz.
So I missed most of that match. I went back to watch it on WWE Network.
It was women fighting.
Holy shit.
That's how I know. That's what happened.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, so yeah. So this fucking match, they were going back and forth hard.
Asuka and Becky?
Yes. Technical, super technical towards the end. It was great.
I watched that. I felt it was. But you know it's funny? When I got there, when I met you there, you're like, oh, you just missed 2 amazing matches. And
you did.
I watched it at home. Not the same.
Probably because of the atmosphere, maybe?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, definitely.
Like I said, I ran it back and watched it, and I was like, oh, these are great fucking matches. Okay, maybe not amazing. Maybe not amazing, but they were great. They were great fucking matches. And I love how Asuka got the
I was expecting more when I seen it because she was like, oh my God.
It was probably the atmosphere because everybody was like, oh shit, yeah. And the 2 people going at it, Becky and Asuka.
We were right under speakers, so you had to yell at me.
This is true.
So I'm thinking your energy of you yelling was, your excitement.
Yeah.
It was not. It was like, you need to know what I'm saying.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
And I'm still like, huh?
But I like the variant that Asuka used for her Asuka lock. How she, like, flipped over.
Oh, yes.
And, like, that was, like, immediately when she did that, she tapped immediately. It's like, that's immediate air cut off. Like,
it was between that and, keep me a little safe to try to get into the 31
exactly.
Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But it was a great match. She got her with a crazy... she pinned her by submission with a cattle mutilation variation of the Asuka lock. I don't know what the fuck that means. But
I don't know either.
If that's the name of a move, that's fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. Second match, SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Shane McMahon and The Miz defeated The Bar. So the best tag team in the world defeated the Bar. It was fun.
Yeah.
That match was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I had fun watching that match.
Oh my God, he kicked the shit out of
he kicked the shit out of Shane McMahon. He got him.
Yo.
He tagged him.
So clear.
He tagged him.
Like, his whole face is just...
Yeah. When they play that in slow motion, you're just like...
I'm like, man.
Fuck.
You kicked the boss's son.
Yeah.
You're definitely losing the title tonight.
Exactly.
And you know it.
That was probably... Exactly. And that's probably why he kicked them. Like,
listen, you can have these titles. You got to take this foot, too.
No, it was really good, that match. Motherfucker did a moonsault. Who the fuck is Shane McMahon to do a shooting star press? Who the fuck is Shane McMahon to do a shooting star press? At least he did it better than fucking Brock Lesnar. Didn't break his neck.
He ain't do it better than Kurt Angle though.
We know this because we know this.
Kurt Angle got hype.
It is known. I'll say it like Game of Thrones. It is known.
He's just awkward in the air.
Who?
Shane.
He is, but he still gets it done.
Yes, he's just awkward in the air. Like, you just see his body. He's just like, he's just like a flailing fish.
Yeah,
he's like a fish in the air.
Cause that shooting star press, it almost looked like he wasn't gonna make it, and then he just pulled it out right at the last second. I was like, this motherfucker.
And then
really
his legs are uneven, so it's like you don't look like you're just going like.
It looked like he practiced it twice, and then he was like, all right, I'll do it.
I got this.
What?
Shit. I do flips.
The third match.
The flippies.
Raw Women's Tag Team. Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey defeated Sasha Banks. Great match. I liked that match a lot. It was hard hitting.
Good storytelling between the two of their dislike for each other.
Yeah, and she got her with 2 Piper's Pits in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she rolled her up.
Yeah, she rolled her up and did it again. She did the John Cena thing. But no, it was really good.
She was mad
on both sides because like Ronda was storytelling. Mm-hmm. She was Ronda could sell like a motherfucker.
Selling.
Ronda could sell.
All I was sitting there saying was
a car if she wants to. She could sell me a pen. Like, yo, she is.
Yeah.
That woman's good.
All I was saying is she's a great actor in the ring.
Yeah,
she's great.
She has that down pat. The worst part is your pro, and she cut her best promo on Raw. Did you see the promo with Becky?
Yeah, and I like that because even with the crowd getting to her.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Looked really good.
Yeah.
So, moving on. After that, we had the Women's Royal Rumble match. Becky Lynch, congratulations on entering for Lana and winning the... You're not going to clap? Women's Royal Rumble?
No.
Oh, you're one of those that was like, oh no, it's an obvious choice.
It's very obvious. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it to win. I'm not saying she does not deserve to win.
Should have won.
I'm saying when I see certain type of matches, I expect someone new to be pushed because of these matches. I don't know. It could be Ember if she didn't get hurt. It could be
Ember fucked up her.
It could be Mickie James.
Yeah, okay.
It could have been Lacey Evans. It could have been Natalya.
Try again.
Not Natalya? Why not?
She's not hot.
Oh, the whole point of
the hot hand. No, you know this obviously, but like the thing is, Becky Lynch is too hot to not put it in the main event of Royal Rumble. That's the thing.
WrestleMania, you mean?
That's what I meant. You know what I mean?
That's
the problem. They're trying to sell as much as they can in New York.
Yes, I do get it, but at the same time,
it's technically New Jersey because the stadium's in New Jersey.
Yeah, you're on the other side.
Whatever.
But I don't even for the men's Royal Rumble.
That one I didn't like.
It was. You knew who was gonna win. You knew why they were gonna win. But at least for the men's, you had
one of two people were gonna
options.
win, or one of three people were gonna win.
You had more options to say, okay, I can see if he wins. It makes sense if all of these people win. Women, not so much, but at the same time, it could be more of a push for somebody. When I see the Royal Rumble, I see the king of the ring.
Fair.
These things are to push the new person.
Okay, but who are you gonna push ahead of Becky Lynch? Honestly speaking, who and why would you have done it?
Alicia Fox.
Who and why? Again, like even if it was Alicia Fox, let's just say her stupid argument's sake.
Yeah.
Who or why would you fuck up your main event again? At WrestleMania.
Yeah, you're right. They fucked it up before, and rather get it kind of right this time instead of pulling a Roman 3 years later. So I get it.
That's why they're
the argument
it,
for me
because they're learning from the fucking bullshit they should have done 3 years ago.
Charlotte Flair has had the most eliminations. She had 4. Everybody else had like 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, good for her.
Yeah. Kairi Sane had 1. Huh?
I fucking love Kairi Sane's elbow drop.
Yeah.
It is picture fucking perfect. Right now, you're gonna see an overlay with how like she has her. She looks like a fucking check, like you said.
Yeah.
She looks
like a swoosh.
Amazing. She looks like a swoosh, like a Nike swoosh. Her like legs are up in the air. It's fucking perfect.
Lacey Evans was in there for a half an hour.
Lacey Evans, shout out because she had a really
was
good.
in there for an hour.
Yeah, Natalya of course. Lacey Evans had a great showing though, and I kind of like her. She, you know what the funny thing is? I went up to you, and when I saw Charlotte and Lacey Evans like showing down, I was like, oh, Goku and Vegeta.
Yes, and I'm like, oh.
And it kind of worked. So I was
Super
like,
Saiyan version
exactly,
too,
they both had blonde hair and all that shit.
Tamina got 1 elimination, 1 whole elimination.
Womp womp. Who was it?
I don't know.
Whatever. But congrats to Becky Lynch. I mean, like I said, it happened exactly how
Maria should have got an elimination when she got 8 minutes in.
Yeah.
But she got eliminated by Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
As much shit as we give Alicia Fox.
That was her best showing.
All right.
100%.
Yes. In a very, very long time.
Was your best showing.
Yeah.
WWE Championship match. Daniel Bryan defeated AJ Styles. But you didn't care?
No.
So, I think that's when we were ordering food. You went out to go get...
Yes, I went out and I came back in.
Yeah.
Me and E was talking outside. Exactly. We got some air.
And then the food came back. Yeah, we're back by the time the food came. We were drinking. We were like, whatever, it didn't matter.
It sounds like dead air when we came in.
Yeah, because nobody was really caring.
Everyone
was
tired after seeing.
And then
on
top of that, you had Eric Rowan that, like, of all people, fucking fucked up the match. Like, why?
Oh, wait. Let's go back to the women's Royal Rumble and how people did not get eliminated. Naomi.
Oh.
She walked the line of the barricade.
She did.
Pretty fucking cool.
She did a Kofi.
Casey, I don't know how to say her last name. Catanzaro?
Casey Catanzaro or something like that?
Yeah, Casey Catanzaro. Yes. She did a handstand.
Oh, that was great.
She did a handstand,
great.
And then she wrapped her legs.
Flipped over, yeah.
Yes.
That was awesome. That was a fucking great showing.
Core. I would love to say I could do that.
No.
I know I can't.
I'm done.
I'm gonna do half a sit up and I'm going back down.
Zelina Vega was being funny, hiding under the thing. Every time somebody got eliminated, she looked out. And then we saw Hornswoggle. Like once she popped out and looked around, then Hornswoggle popped out and looked around.
Swoggle
yeah, that shit
else.
was hilarious.
He should have a Legends contract. Many legends.
How much? I mean, he probably got paid a decent sum for just appearing.
Only reason why I say that is because he always comes back to WWE, but he's always everywhere else. Yeah. In the Indies or in Impact and other non-WWE places, he goes by Swaggle. So, like, he might have that contract, but at the same time, he might not because he doesn't use their Hornswoggle name.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, no one really cared about that.
The championship match, the WWE. You know why? Because
we were kind of tired from the Royal Rumble
match. Not even that. One, yes, it was bad placement. I'll give you that much. But we knew that wasn't even bad placement.
I want to say bad placement
because there's nowhere else to place the matches. Yeah. Anyway, but
any match after that match is gonna have that.
But the other thing was,
and that's a good match to put there.
It's a match we've seen 4 times by this point.
This is true.
It's like you have Samoa Joe. And that's the reason
why to put it there. Yeah.
You have Samoa Joe. You have fucking who the fuck else do you have on SmackDown?
But this was a rematch for his title loss.
Because he never got the rematch.
Exactly.
Get over it.
Yeah, this is true. This is
NXT
true.
Don't be getting rematches like that.
It damn sure don't.
3
months later, get a rematch.
Even fucking New Japan.
3 months later, they're gonna get a rematch.
Even New Japan.
Nah, get up out of here.
Don't be doing that shit. If you lose, guess what? You go all the way back to the back of the pack and gotta work your way all the way back up to number 1 contender, or win the G1.
But you do that in WWE. You go all the way to the back of the main roster.
Barely. Not if you're like a big name.
Yeah.
After that, we had the Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar defeating Finn Balor. So he defeated a regular Finn Balor that we rate like at 86 overall. If you go like WWE,
I hate that was
rating.
The argument. Like
it was, but when you put him, he wasn't gonna win because if you're not in Demon Finn Balor at 92 overall, you're not gonna win. Let's be honest.
I really hated that, but it's true.
That being said, he had a really good match.
A really good 5 minutes.
At 86.
Really good 7 minutes, I would say.
7 minutes, yeah. Well, at 86,
he just rolled out of the pin out of nowhere and caught him with the armbar.
Mm-hmm. So. It was a good match. It's what we expected because we saw it against... Excuse me. We saw it against AJ Styles. Yeah. We saw it against Daniel Bryan. And we knew it was going to be somewhat the same type of match. Something was going to happen. Yeah. Have to happen to Brock Lesnar in order for him to like come back and win. Just like the same thing with Daniel Bryan. He didn't throw in as many suplexes, and that was because of the fact that he like hurt his groin area. Maybe it looked like he actually did. Either that or he was selling it really fucking well. And by this point, hopefully if he didn't, then that means he was really selling it really well because everybody was just like, oh shit. And we all were like, nah, he's really fucking hurt. But
yeah, I believed it.
I believed it. Yeah. So if you weren't hurt, great fucking job.
You got me.
You got all of us. But it was a great match. I mean, he got him with the Kimura lock, and afterwards the
Nakamura lock.
No, Kimura lock. And then afterwards, the only reason why I think he was actually really hurt was because of the fact that he actually suplexed the shit out of him a couple times afterwards.
Yeah, after the match. That's
the only thing I was like.
After the match, he got back in because he was really.
All right, I was like, you probably did get hurt, and that's probably why you were just like, yeah. Good match though. I had a lot of fun.
Pop's got a boo boo.
And then after that we had Seth Rollins winning the Men's Royal Rumble match. Yay.
Who should have won? Drew Galloway.
Drew McIntyre, yeah. Or R-Truth. Or Braun.
He's black. He's not gonna win.
Or Andrade.
He's Hispanic. I don't really see him. Well, Mysterio.
We had this talk already. And Eddie Guerrero back in the day.
Yeah. It's always questionable. There's a lot of people that could have won. Yeah. Seth Rollins had a great year, so I understand why he won. He's super over. I understand why he won.
I don't understand why he's super over.
I don't either. I don't understand why he or Daniel Bryan is over. We had this talk, and we got one of those answers. We got the answer of why Daniel Bryan is over. We didn't get the answer of why Seth Rollins is over.
I just don't... It's nothing against him.
I just don't see whatever it is. I don't see his it factor. What is his it factor?
He just sounds like he's yelling half the time when he's talking.
He's the man of 3 H's boy.
What is it about Kobe Lopez?
He's the boy of the man of 3 H's. That's really what it is.
And the thing is, like, in ring, fucking great. You're great. You're good. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Daniel Bryan, they're fucking great. I just don't.
It's not from. Mic skills.
No, I'd be like in
me.
super bad. I'd be like, not for me.
Yeah,
not for me. Not for me.
Ever seen Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins go head to head? Not for me. I really don't think I would like that.
I wouldn't. It'll be a great match.
Yeah.
It'd be an amazing match, technical wise and everything. Like, and my boy Die Hard swears I fucking hate technical wrestlers. I fucking love technical wrestlers. Yeah. Technical wrestlers, that's where it's at. But
it might be overall technical matches, not just technical submission matches.
Okay.
Because that you do like more.
Yes, I do.
You do like more, and I've noticed that because I like that more too. But overall technical, like sometimes.
Damn, let's speed this shit up. It's already an hour.
Okay. Yeah. So, anybody else could have won. Nothing was really exciting about the men's getting out of elimination.
Besides Kofi, the same Kofi shit that we always see here and there. It was fun, but
it could have been better.
It could have. It was probably his. My favorite one was the pogo chair one. When he's like on the chair pogoing. Yeah, that one was fun.
How do you feel about Jeff Jarrett being in the...
It was fine for a novelty act, but I still say it was a waste of a space.
I like how he came back on Monday and said, "Oh, listen here, slap nuts." I was like, okay, yes, your WCW gimmick is kicking in. Mm-hmm. I prefer that way more than I prefer the old school WWE, the very first WWE gimmick. I didn't hate that. The only thing I liked about that was the strut and the name spelling, JEFF. JARRETT. Like, I love that.
No, that was a good part.
Yes, and that's all I liked about him being in WWE the first time. When it was him and Deborah, I loved the whole thing. Him going back and forth with China, everything else I loved. Yeah, that's really it. There's nothing else to say about. Oh, what do you think about Nia Jax coming in at 30 after knocking out?
That's fucking great.
R-Truth.
I was all for it.
I loved it.
Everybody was all for it at Legends. That was great. I wish she would have been like one of the last.
Who did she eliminate?
Rey Mysterio.
She did?
I think she threw him out.
No, he eliminated her. She was eliminated by him.
So she eliminated somebody.
Yeah, she did. But I liked it. I wish
Dean?
Yes, she did.
It was Dean Ambrose.
Did because Monday night it was beef.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked it. I wish she would have had more than 3 minutes. I wish she would have had more interaction.
It was dope because it's like you're kind of setting up the whole intergender thing that every other fucking promotion is kind of doing at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, come on, like it's her for her. Because if we had it with China before, she was Intercontinental Champ, she was European Champ.
We got it from Beth Phoenix before.
We got it from Beth Phoenix. Like,
I feel like there's somebody else I'm missing, but oh well.
Like fucking maybe Jackie. I'm not sure.
Jacqueline? I don't think so.
No.
She's not. Jazz, maybe. Maybe Jazz. Shout out to Jazz.
But yeah. No, it was great. That was a great surprise. Everybody got super hyped when she came out.
There's so much to talk about. Maybe I shouldn't talk about Ring of Honor.
You shouldn't probably have.
Or maybe I shouldn't extended it so long.
No, you didn't. That's why I was like, why are you talking about it so much?
All right. So, yeah, we're going to Raw?
We're going to Raw. We're just going to do quick points. So, Seth Rollins defeated Dean Ambrose overall after Seth Rollins was like, I don't know who I'm going to pick in my match. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know who you're going to pick.
Yeah.
We all know you're going for fucking Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. And we all know you're probably going to win at WrestleMania. Let's be honest.
Triple H versus Vince. Who wins? Because that's essentially what that is.
Technically. So then after that, Dean Ambrose is going to cut
I like the promo with him and Nia. I like that a little bit.
I don't, because it makes no sense now. Because it seems like they did that on purpose to...
They're sitting in the middle of the ring.
Because he sounded like he was about to have a fucking pipe bomb moment. Like, legit. And that's probably why they sent her out there. Like, yo, he's legit about...
Kill that.
It was probably not part of the thing at all.
Yeah.
Because he was just sitting in the ring.
Yeah.
And they were probably like, yo, go kill that shit right now.
Yeah.
Get him out the fucking ring right now.
But they went to commercial and they came back. So I don't know. But yeah, possibly.
So, like, since we're on the subject, Dean Ambrose said his last match is going to be... Or he won't be with the company after WrestleMania.
So he's not going to have a WrestleMania match.
Probably not. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's not on TV after this.
I won't be surprised either.
So, I mean... AEW,
Wherever.
or you just fucking chill out.
Want to go back to Impact?
He's unhappy with his fucking creative.
He's
with
going
the
to be
creative
John
processes.
Moxley again. John Moxley.
He's unhappy with the creative processes, and he just thinks his character's not going in the right direction.
He thinks it's too hokey. He's not with that hokey shit. That's a quote. I get it. I wouldn't either. Like,
no, the thing is, it's not a bad idea with what's going on. They're just not.
It doesn't further his career
because they're not furthering it for him.
That's true. Because he has a good gimmick.
Yeah, the gimmick's good.
Yeah,
it's just they fucking always tank gimmicks for some reason.
Why is it his perm looks horrible?
It does.
She's so foul. She spat it off on it on Money Mike.
After
that, we're not going to talk about Kurt and Baron Corbin's match.
Don't care about that. He needs to fucking retire. Just stop.
I've said this just when stop. He had the match with Ronda.
Yeah. This
and like I don't like the way you stand. That's not discrimination.
Yeah.
That's like okay.
The last time he had a really good match was WCPW. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Hendry.
Yeah. Him and Joe Hendry.
Or was it Cody?
No, it was Joe Hendry.
Those two were good matches. I don't know which one was. Hendry was the last one.
And he still looks sharp in that one.
Yes.
Now
he looks. He wrestles well, very well. He still wrestles as great as he always did.
You just don't have the stamina.
The stamina and the posture is what gets me.
Exactly. When he came out in the Royal Rumble, I was like, why?
I was so mad.
Why? I was like, why are you coming out?
Because I'm like, you are the novelty act that we used to not like. Or didn't care that much about, rather.
Women, and the other thing was the Raw Women's Championship Open Challenge that Ronda Rousey actually had a great match against Bayley from what I've heard. Everything's
Balor and Bobby Lashley.
We're crunching time right now.
I know. I want to acknowledge that we're skipping it.
We're skipping everything else.
Edgeheads versus the Revival. We're skipping that.
Yep.
Okay. Jeff Jarrett and Road Dogg against the Rope Alliance. We're skipping that.
You just throwing them in just to be a jerk, aren't you? Yeah. So the Raw Women's Championship Open Challenge.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Ronda Rousey had a great match against Bayley. From what I heard, everybody was telling me to watch it because it was one of Bayley's best showings, like in a long time. I want to make sure
I know when we're skipping. But I'm here. I'm here with you, Ronda and Bayley.
Exactly. I mean, you can see what I'm skipping.
No, I'm here.
And then afterwards, after the match, Becky Lynch came out, as we all knew she would, to challenge Ronda Rousey. So at WrestleMania, like we knew she would. So and the promo, I saw the promo. The promo was really good on both ends. Ronda's best promo. I already said that.
Yeah. She keeps getting better.
She does, and then she doesn't. But then here,
the crowd gets to her all the time.
The crowd does get to her. And that's one of the things. You have to
it's oh yay, we love you, or boo, we hate you. We just don't like you as much as we like Becky, who won the Royal Rumble. Exactly. That's pretty much what it is. It's not a bad thing.
So I mean, it's what we anticipated, and that's that. To me, that's the no fucking brainer main event of the whole WrestleMania card. That's the main event, not Brock versus fucking no other. Yeah, not Brock versus Seth.
I don't want to see that.
This is the main event. You've been pushing it this hard. She's on, like, the girl is literally on fire. Not to quote Alicia Keys, like legit on fire. And yes, she's the one that's like, what's Kissed by Fire because of Game of Thrones. Because why am I still doing this? I don't know, but still,
I'm not giving those.
No, she's straight fire. That's what she would always say.
Okay,
right?
No, she never.
Becky Lynch would always say she's straight fire.
Prove it.
Look it up.
No, I'm telling you to prove it.
I can't look it up because I don't have a phone because it's recording.
You got a laptop.
I do, but it's gonna be okay.
No. We're not gonna do
Lynch.
this. It doesn't matter.
Not Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Straight.
So we're gonna go on to SmackDown, right?
Fire.
If I can get those results, I'm gonna start before he finds.
Look at that.
Shit.
Becky Lynch, straight fire. Now on WWE Network.
You said Kissed by Fire. That's different.
That's Game of Thrones reference, motherfucker.
Oh my God! Did you see this punch that connected? It just looks like it hit her chin because of her hair.
Wait, that happened on SmackDown?
Yes. And then she walked out the ring because she dropped that.
She dead ass punched her in the face.
Yes.
I like it. Continue. Go ahead. Tell me what I missed.
You missed everything.
Well, your boy, R-Truth, defeated Shinsuke Nakamura, which looked like it was kind of a botch.
It did. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was supposed to win, not supposed to win. Ref counted regular. I don't know I don't know if Shinsuke didn't know, and they just. I don't know what happened.
So he won the fucking match,
and he kept going,
and then defended the title immediately after and beat both of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I am
if it was planned, which I think it probably was at this point.
I don't know. Shinsuke was pissed off.
He looked pissed because he won it the night before. They literally did a fucking Zack Ryder to him.
Yes.
When
Shout
he
out
won
to
the
the Miz. Oh man, I remember that WrestleMania.
Insert GIF or picture right now.
Yeah. And Miz holding the mic.
Yeah.
In his Miz chair.
After that, I mean, what else happened? Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe never happened, apparently.
No, did it? Okay. No, it didn't. Andrade.
All right, let's talk about like the cool stuff. So what happened? Why did she punch the shit out of
her? They had a face-off at the beginning of the show.
Why?
Why not? Because it's Charlotte.
But I don't even see this. Like
she came out. Becky was talking. Becky was talking first. She came out, and they came back talking back and forth or whatever. And Becky was done. So she punched in the face, dropped the ass, walked out the ring.
I need that picture because like I'm gonna put it right now just so you can see like. It's a good one.
She dropped her.
She clocked the fuck out of her.
And then
where are you seeing this?
This is
you're on Bleacher Report.
Not on Up Rocks.
See, I'm on Up Rocks. I fucks with Up Rocks, but Bleacher Report they have this one. That's why they have your boy.
Oh, as a champ, holding up the title, holding the title. So what else is there to talk about?
The WWE hemp belt. I mean, we talked about it already.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful. I love it. I think more people should be able to customize their belts like that or bring something like that. At least if it's coming out of your own pocket.
Yes. That's easy.
Fucking go for it. Like,
and if they approve of it.
If they,
of course.
Obviously, yeah, they're going to have to approve of it. It's not going to look like, they're not going to make a WWE championship, like men's championship, look like a diva belt or something.
It's not going to be a butterfly?
Unless Nia Jax wins it.
See a big butterfly.
It's a big ass butterfly. That's both a good and a...
It's good and bad. Listen, butterflies are amazing things.
Yeah. I don't know. They're not. I'm sorry. You don't know what fucking direction they are flying in. You can no. Have you seen one up close? Like the fucking face?
They fly backwards. Ugly. Caterpillars are ugly too. What do you expect?
Caterpillars are somewhat cute before they turn into fucking things.
This is the argument right now. This is what we're talking about. You like caterpillars, but not butterflies when they have the same face.
Butterflies are ugly as fuck. Don't let their wings fool you. You don't know where they're going.
Because they don't know where they're
I was reading a book that dude got, like, he's a special ops soldier. He got, like, caught, and they put him, well, this is moths, still part of the butterfly family. They put him in the jungle, tied him to a tree, put a halogen lamp next to him, shone it on his face, and all the moths were landing on his face. He was going fucking crazy. No, thank you.
He should have just ate them. They're like super thin.
Okay, that's like after like weeks of being held and interrogated.
I'm eating them shits. I'm hungry. They ain't feed me. What else do you do?
You got a point.
There's really nothing
It's
else.
still terrifying.
Oh, yes, of course. But
imagine you have one and you're like, all right, get up, motherfucker. Like, and then you have two. And like, what the fuck?
He probably told somebody his secrets first.
I don't know. It's a fucking book, man. It's a fucking fiction book.
Okay.
Anyway, so
the writer,
that's what happened on
writer
WWE.
Knew. The writer
That's what happened with WWE this weekend or week.
The writers don't know. It's Vince.
No.
Only Vince knows.
Only Vince knows. But I love the title. I would love to actually have that title specifically. Like,
I would love if we can get that
if replica? I could buy that fucking replica, I would buy it immediately.
Oh my!
And that shit should not cost $400 because you know what? It's made out of fucking sack burlap. So that shit should be like, I'll pay $100.
And wood blocks.
I'll pay $100.
We can make that shit.
I can make that shit. I'll pay $100 though. I'll give a cool $100.
Just because I don't have to make it.
Exactly.
Yeah. The Shane Miz surprise thing celebration.
Oh, I'm already like off of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What else are we talking about? We're talking about
so
Hideo Itami leaving.
Hideo Itami is leaving. Obviously Dean Ambrose, we already he's
no. Let's double back real fast.
Sorry.
Let's double back real fast.
Gotta be
last
quick.
Stupid one of the last matches that was pointless. I want to say it's stupid. It was pointless. We've seen it many times. All you did was say, "Hey, let's put this other tag team in this match." Why do we get the Bar versus the Usos versus the New Day versus Heavy Machinery? Why? All you did was say,
that gif?
"Oh, four."
You know that gif with the cat?
Teams
You know that gif with the cat that's just shaking its head like this, the little white cat? It's just like this.
That's racist. Yes, I know.
It's a fucking white cat.
I know.
What the fuck you want me to do? I can't tell the cat not to be white.
Should have been a tabby. So
I don't know why you're getting mad at me about a cat going.
I'm just being stupid.
But yeah, I'm over same shit.
Yeah.
The tag team division should be interbrand. I've been saying it for the longest time.
The women's tag team is going to be interbranded.
Do you know that? For sure?
No, I don't.
It should be. Both tag teams should be interbranded. I'm just saying. Make it blue and red if you want to make the fucking title blue and red. I don't give a shit.
Like the Slash.
Whatever. So Itami is requesting his release and it got granted. Yeah. So obviously he got a 90-day non-compete clause.
Yeah, he got a lot of thank yous. So he did
get a lot of thank yous.
90 days. He's gonna make it to whatchamacallit, to AEW if want to. May.
I didn't think about that.
He can make it.
28 days. Well, if he got released yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's like 29 days.
February, March, April. Towards the middle of May, he can make it. He can make it.
Why did I think there was only like 2 months separating us from May? I thought it was, for some reason my mind was like January, February, April.
Is WrestleMania in April
May,
or March?
April.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we already talked about Ember Moon being hurt. She's gonna get elbow surgery. Look, this is what I always tell people about wrestlers. Mm-hmm. She was in the match for 53 minutes with a fucked up elbow the whole time and kept wrestling.
Yeah.
Stayed in the match for 53 minutes.
People can't do that.
Regular people or other athletes probably can't do that. These wrestlers, they're somewhat inhuman. You probably just heard my niece sneeze when I was quiet for a second.
That was hilarious.
Which was pretty funny. But no, like
that reminds me.
It's
of
pretty
when
incredible because like
you sneezed herself up.
Yeah, you kind of expect it from like you don't expect it from the men. I can't say that because there are tough women. I'm not gonna fucking lie and say that. Yeah. That would be stupid of me to say or of anybody to say. But
you just said he's stupid.
I said it would be stupid of me to say. But no, like there are tough women. A tough man. Like fucking Finn Balor finished the match with a completely torn labrum and all that shit.
Remember, wrestlers are 9 times out of 10. A lot of them, that's their last resort of a job.
Suffocation. No, sorry, I was gonna put Papa Roach overlay right now.
They are already athletes.
Yeah,
Kevin Nash. He was a basketball player. Couldn't do that anymore because of his knee. Now he's since then he did wrestling. Mm-hmm. The Rock.
Football.
Exactly. What's the other guy's name? Gronk's friend.
Football as well.
Exactly. Like it's
fucking Big E, obviously.
Somebody else that I can't think of, but oh well. So what? It's not only
Roman Reigns football.
Yeah, I don't think
college.
Yeah, he got leukemia, but he's going to film, so I don't know how much, and I don't want to talk about that. So as long as he's getting well, he's well enough to film.
True.
He's well enough to film. Is he doing his own stunts? He just might not be traveling as much.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Okay, I feel like I'm digging a hole for myself.
That's why I'm just shutting up. I'm not saying shit. I'm just like,
I'm not saying.
It's just because the thing is, it's a serious thing. So like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be the.
No, I know you're not. But you're just trying to figure shit out. It's just like it's kind of conflicting. If you can film movies, fucking great.
Kayfabe?
I don't know.
Kayfabe and a half?
I don't know.
Some kayfabe? Half kayfabe?
You don't joke about that.
Fabe?
No, you just don't joke about that. That's the thing.
That's how I feel. So I do believe it just like the rest of the world does, but
it's just kind of contradictory information coming out. It's like
yes, and that leads myself.
I mean, if he is getting the treatment and he's well enough to still do a movie but not compete, because competing will be added stress where he can't like actually
competing and traveling and training 8 days out the week.
Yeah,
or 8. Mm-hmm. So I get it, but I don't know. I know what some film schedules look like.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is a rock film.
Exactly.
So it might not be that bad for him.
Yeah.
And this is his first film, so it might not be that bad at all.
All right, last piece of news.
Let's get out of here.
Brock Lesnar's contract negotiations reportedly include WWE, UFC, and AEW. So apparently he's talking to all three of them. They don't, because the thing is, if he wanted to be back in UFC, he would have been back in UFC by now.
Yeah.
AEW, you know, yes, they're new, but with the financial backing that they have,
all of that.
Huh?
I just heard all of that.
What do you mean?
Swallowed.
Oh, I don't know. With the financial backing that they have from the Khan family, it's possible for them to, like, you know, maybe at least get a one appearance on AEW for like their pay-per-view. Who the fuck knows, for Double or Nothing. Also,
do we talk about
Chris Jericho wants a match with Brock Lesnar, so you gotta start training if you do.
Yeah, you do. Because you talking about Brock's gut.
Yeah.
His gut is still
at least got like muscles.
Yeah, his gut is
it's like, that's a big dude.
It's still a six pack there.
And also obviously he's
Velveteen?
talking with WWE.
I feel like we're
not talking about that.
Okay.
No, because we don't know if it's real or not.
I'm mad if it's not, because it's a possible reshoot. It's a possible non-shoot. I don't know.
Apparently Paul Heyman is actually like, he actually advocates for Lesnar, so it's like he's the one that's handling the fucking
completely all the time, like Pharrell. She's singing.
Yeah, she is singing right now, which is probably the go ahead to probably ending the podcast soon, but like relatively soon. But yeah, I mean it's interesting. That's what everybody's saying. That's what at least Dave Meltzer is saying. It's like Dave Meltzer's word is gospel, but I mean he has it. What is she singing?
I don't know.
I don't know what she's singing. But with that being said, that's pretty much the end of the podcast. Thanks again for watching. It was supposed to be shorter, but it wasn't. It is what it is.
We have a lot more stuff to talk about.
No, we don't. We're done.
I mean, we're not going to talk about it.
Not today. Probably next week. But, you know, with that being said, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks again for watching episode 108 of eyepokes and headchokes, and listening, obviously. Because that's first. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes.
That place.
What?
I said that place.
Oh, on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes. On Instagram, Pokes Chokes Podcast. Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes. Patreon, Threadless, Redbubble. Just search eyepokes and headchokes on Google. You'll find us.
He gets mad at me when I say that.
It's true. And if you're on iTunes, rate us on iTunes 5 stars or whatever platform. iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Transistor, and no, that's it, right?
Spotify? You said
Spotify. Did I?
I said like Apple,
didn't. Google, Spotify, Stitcher, and Transistor. So follow us there. Subscribe to us there. Subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube.com/ I don't remember. It's a whole thing. I have to figure that out. But YouTube, eyepokes and headchokes. And thanks again for watching. So
yes. And so far, Transistor has been great people. So.
Transistor, awesome. Yeah. So thanks again. Thanks for all the feedback to everybody that's watched the show. And we'll get you guys back next week. Peace.